People all like to go out, depending on how they feel. Some of them have a blowout, so does an automobile. People look smart and nifty when wearing a rubber heel. People can go like 50, so does an automobile. Everyone's riding high when the hill is fast and steep. Everyone turns their ignition off when they go to sleep. People have engine trouble right after a heavy meal. And people get sick and run down, so does an automobile.
Oh boy, this is my night to howl. Oh, excuse me. Again. Oh, I got
Aw, does your window pain, huh? I see you're back in shape again.
A transfusion.
Oh, you poor thing. You must be exhausted. You look much better after your blood confusion.
Oh, me dogs are hurting. Oh, me feet are tired. I can't stand it. Oh, oh, oh. Sure, bigori, bigori, bigori. Sure, bigori, bigori, bigori. Sure, bigori, bigori, bigori.
Is everybody happy? Has anyone got a carburetor? Oh, the bell! Oh, business is picking up. Oh, hurry, hurry, hurry! Oh, I hope it's not a crank case. Hurry! Oh. Oh, thank you. Oh, so does an
America is back.
Highest inflation rate in the
Pain
U.S.
at the pump.
Southern border is collapsing. Climb of COVID infections.
We amplify our power. We summoned a new strength.
This is a recruitment ad.
Should we be embarrassed?
Diplomacy is back.
Now the Taliban are back.
Kabul is not in an imminent threat environment.
The likelihood there's going to be the Taliban overrunning everything and owning the whole country is highly unlikely.
They own the whole country now, the Taliban.
The Taliban are now in complete control of Afghanistan.
Complete chaos.
How did President Biden get this so wrong?
Well, first of all, the mission hasn't failed yet.
If this isn't failure, what does failure look like exactly?
Biden, you destroyed not Afghanistan, but the world!
I don't care if you think I'm Satan reincarnated. Do I bear responsibility? Zero responsibility.
China is ready for friendly relations with the Taliban.
I feel like they're gonna slam the door in there and the Taliban and they're gonna come in and kill us.
Slow down, everybody.
We have to ask the Taliban for permission for American citizens to leave. True or not true? They are in control.
I can't think of anyone better to lead this operation than
They're just chanting death to America.
You call yourself a president?
What up, cyberspace cadets, cyber fanbots everywhere? It's right, Cyberate Prostate. It's Friday night. You know what that means. It's time for the Creem Stream. It's time for the Creem Stream. That's right. I'm trying to let everybody catch up. While we
Dude, that could be my slogan for being president. It's my turn.
It's my turn. I think that was used, dude. I don't know.
Hey.
History.
This is mine. This is mine.
It's her turn. That's what it was.
Oh, that's right.
I'll use the online handle. It's Stone Monkey. Why? Because I can.
That's right. All right, fam. We got a full house as usual tonight, plus special guest. If you saw in the title, the one and only Mrs. Alblay is here. How are you doing, madam?
I'm good. How are you?
groovy. We had a good talk on Sunday. I had a ball. It's a great.
Yeah, it was great.
Another great episode of Ice Cream. If you didn't catch it, catch it. It should be one of your favorite flavors. I guarantee you. Just saying. And I do appreciate that. And as per new tradition, I keep trying to keep keying things. Everybody whoever's on Sunday gets an invite to this show and hang out with us morons and geniuses and I don't know what.
I'm a monkey.
Are you? That's right. I know you're stoned for sure. Just saying, right?
Aren't we all?
Keep that on the DL, right?
Yo, man, don't blow my stick, bro.
That's right. Got some good music jams in the background. More brand new King Weed. Just saying, get their shit. They're great. I can't
that
do
Trump ad. That was good.
That's excellent, isn't it? Yeah, and so tonight's show. When we get to the to the visuals, it's going to be. It's been a crazy fucking 2 weeks, and I got us a little palate cleanser, so we're gonna have fun tonight. I think. Let's check in with everybody before we get going. Okay, A for Atema has just left.
Oopsie. She's back.
Sorry, it dropped. I don't know what the hell just happened.
Okay, well, I couldn't say it was A for a decapitation. I was like, what happened to Tema? She just was gone.
I had to duck for a second, y'all.
How's your week been, Miss Tema?
It was baffling and a little bit inspiring and a bit full of retardation. And I got an interesting 2 minutes of hate.
Fuck yeah.
All right, I can't wait for that shit. All right, Becca, B is for Becca. Bring it, girl.
Guys. My week's been okay. And lame, pretty much. We have a hurricane headed towards us, so yay.
Yeah, no shit. I saw that shit, man. It's like, God damn it. It's going to fuck my swimming up this week.
Yeah, it is.
I hate that shit. But.
Yeah, we're all of us in Houston area are hoping it still stays on the course to hit Louisiana. We don't want it to come to us. Sorry, Louisiana. It's just the way it goes.
Right. It's kind of like, I always equated with Uzi. I always tell her it's like a football play, when you run it up the middle. And it's like, so it's like, but it'll break to the left or to the right sometimes. And shit.
Well, I always found it fascinating that Central Texas is the ass tip end of Tornado Alley, and also the vaginal opening of the Hurricane Alley for the Gulf. It's kind of interesting. I did another one of those metaphors, y'all. So
there was a Hurricane Alley.
Hurricane Alley.
Hurricane Alley.
That's right.
Yeah.
See us, Mr. Gone. How was your week, ma'am?
Hey, pretty good. I'm starting to pay for having such a great pregnancy so far. It's like I'm just start feeling it, just kicking me and my organs. I don't know where they are anymore. But anyway,
it'll get better, babe. I promise.
When she's not in there anymore. I'm almost. It's October 10th, so getting up there. Yeah.
Nice.
Right.
Yay.
I'm excited for you.
Oh my gosh, there's so many emotions. I'm getting more scared. I don't know. No, it'll be good. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty soon you'll be trying to stop young boys from coming over and dating her. A couple of years.
Oh yeah, Beard's ready for that. I'm sure.
He's like, I'm sharpening my gun right now.
It's funny.
Sharpening his gun. Yes, sharpening his gun. Trippy. Sharpening his gun.
I remember Uzi and I, my sister had her first baby, and so we were joking when she was a toddler and shit. Like, well, what happens when she starts wearing makeup and shit? And he goes, nuns can't wear makeup, can't they? I thought that was always funny. Yeah, it's my brother-in-law. He's a groovy dude.
That's funny.
Yeah. Oh, shit. I lost a little too much on that one, y'all.
Sorry,
I was typing.
You were typing?
I was typing.
Me too.
Sorry.
We were in the same world.
Oh.
Yeah.
What? Poop. Okay, anyway. Sorry. I'm retarded.
Okay, next in line is Stone Monkey.
Well, hello. I'm actually not stoned tonight, but thanks for asking.
That sucks.
I'm coming in level-headed for once.
Landing gear is fully down on this one. It's gonna hit
That's
that
how I
runway.
fly.
That's right, brother.
That's how I fly constantly, slow and steady. Trippy told me that you hit the honk button and your wheels go in, and I'm like, wow, I have been doing this for 3 weeks now.
Yeah.
I mean, it was in the hospital. I was doing that like a jackass.
Yeah, we missed you last week too, man. It's always fun to have Stone Monkey around with the ever so poignant commentary, I would think. So your week's been all right, dude?
My foot hurts like hell. Someone cut it off.
Dude. So if people don't know that Stone Monkey has like a pain issue with one of his feet because of a work accident.
Yeah, I got ran over by a forklift 4 years ago, 5 years ago, some shit like that. It's been too long, and it didn't get taken care of correctly, and I've been paying for it ever since.
Man, well,
was your foot like shattered, kind of dealy?
Yeah, it was all mostly together. It was just,
oh my god,
there was just cracks everywhere.
Oh, so you're covered in bone spurs?
No, not
no, because
so
I got bone spurs. I got bone spurs.
I think I might in my where it hurts, but yeah, all I know is when I had an MRI done a couple years ago, I got told there's stuff floating around in there, and I'm like, oh, that's great to know. Great to fucking know.
I have that in my ankle.
It's like, that's cool. But it is what it is, I deal with it. Sometimes I get lucky and get pain meds. Usually not, and when I do have those, life is fucking fantastic.
Well, and then that's what the weep's for.
Exactly.
I feel you.
But you know what? Fuck it. We're getting high.
When I had my hips replaced, the surgeon said that my hip literally looked like a cherry slushy.
Oh fuck! Oh god!
Yeah, and that was I had to have both hips replaced at the same time, and I was literally suicidal. I'm not lying about that.
No, I feel you, man.
I'm not being. It was all the time, the worst pain. It's like I had a gallbladder surgery and shit, dude. And this shit was so bad. It was like a baby in the back of my head screaming as loud as it could all the time.
Yeah, basically what I tell people is I feel my hurt in my foot more than in my chest.
Damn.
Oh, that sounds like my collarbone.
And that's like the baseline I deal with. That's like normal. I'm used to that. It just gets worse from there.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry I'm laughing, but it's like
and it's completely fucking arbitrary, isn't it? It doesn't matter what happens. It's just random. This shit kicks in and hurts.
When you get 25, your brain completely finishes growing and your body starts falling apart. Right then.
Pretty much.
I felt it at 30.
Well, Trippy, how's your week been, man?
It's been okay. I heard from a bunch of people that Insane Clown Posse's doing a farewell tour.
Yeah.
They're no longer gonna be doing huge world tours any longer. Violent J's got a heart arrhythmia.
Yeah, I
So
heard that
it's a little
already.
After he got
But-
vaccinated, huh?
No, I don't think so.
No.
I don't know if
he has an arrhythmia or he's in.
Well, he said in his little speech, he said that his doctor said there's kind of like 2 different kind of heart arrhythmias, and he's got the one that's the worst.
So he's got AFib.
Yeah, AFib.
He's got AFib.
Yeah.
Yes.
I had atrial flutter, which was repairable.
Flying is dangerous when you have AFib. Even after they correct the AFib itself, you once you get AFib, you never get rid of it. Even if your heart goes back to standard rhythmia, it doesn't go away because it can just come back randomly.
He said he figured out that it was happening because he said he was walking to the mailbox, and he said it's kind of a long-ish walk, not that damn long, but you know. He said he walks out his house, walks down the driveway to the mailbox, and he said he was winded. And he said that's the first sign that he noticed. And then he said it got so bad that a couple weeks, go by, and he said he had his brother go with him to the hospital to get checked out. And that's when they found the AFib. But he says that they're going to still do shows like once a month, as long as he's able. And he was like, it won't affect us in the studio at all. We're still going to be putting out whatever we can, So he's still being strong. And also my end here is this.
Everything woke turns to shit, okay?
Yeah,
isn't that fucking great?
I've got that that whole speech coming up. So it's going to be,
That's actually the audio clip of that.
Actually, my sister was supposed to go to that, and but it was raining and shit, so they didn't go.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
Coleman,
question.
Alabama. Okay.
Yeah, question. That's the same speech where Trump got booed at for mentioning the vaccine, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
Which I think is hilarious. But
I know it is. It's great. So, pretty, what's the word I'm looking for? Amusing, I would say.
How dare the cultists boo their cult leader?
They think like people
I
just
kinda
walk
liked
lockstep
that.
in on the right, and that's not how it works.
I liked it too. But I was
Yeah.
pointing out on Twitter, it was like, the cultists turned on the cult leader? Oh my gosh, what is lefty Twitter gonna do now? And
oh
then,
my
of
god,
course,
they have like minds of their own and opinions? What?
It just turned into, we're still anti-vaxxers. Song and dance.
I think I'm vaccinated. I think. Not that vaccinated, but the other vaccinated. When I was in school, they were like, you have to have these X amount of shots to go to the school. And it's like, well, yeah, I guess so, whatever. My parents didn't throw a big fit or anything, I probably wouldn't have either. But if you're talking about a vaccine and then you look at what's offered for this disease, it seems like they're 2 different things in my book.
Yeah.
This seems like a
There's some
therapeutic and
vaccines
not a vaccine.
Yeah.
Sorry.
There's some vaccines
Well,
I
whatever
didn't
Trump
get because, chickenpox came out and I brought it home from kindergarten and I infected the rest of my siblings and there was no point in getting
chickenpox.
that one.
Right?
Yeah.
Didn't they used to have like parents would get all the kids together and get them all infected with chickenpox? I remember that.
That's how
They
it
use
works.
pox parties.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
That's how
man.
I
We
got it
that-
as a kid.
We all got it. We all got it over, and we went about our business like fucking kids.
See, my daughter
I got it
got
straight. It
super
was no big
sick.
deal.
There's that episode of South Park where the parents get all the kids together and Kenny's got chickenpox and Kyle won't or like can't catch it or whatever. So his mom's like, how about you guys play that game where you spit and one tries to catch the other one spit in his mouth?
Ew.
Ew. Well, that's
Yeah.
no different than people mailing the lollipops to each other.
Right.
Their kids could eat part of the lollipop and then they'll mail it to other people. And I'm like, okay, that's gross. What are you doing? That's
Wow.
really fucking stupid.
That's nasty.
Yeah. But no, my oldest daughter got really sick. She had like a sniffle or something. And then her dad decided to go take her for the chickenpox vaccine without telling me. So she came back to me with the high fever for like 3 days. And then her autism was like way worse after that. So and then every time she gets a vaccine after that, she loses memory, or she loses higher function in some way, some capacity. One time it was memory. She lost like five years. She can't remember anything from it. And then another time, she lost all executive function. So.
That's scary.
Wow.
Yeah, and now they're
just
trying
like
to
our
mandate
country.
enforce this kind of shit. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, you know. But it's,
I
and
had
they're
to
trying to
take that one.
mandate this on our.
That's one of those.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way,
It's
people,
definitely
if we really love what's on the screen right now, all right, you can buy this T-shirt. Or if you really don't like what's on this screen right now, only one thing makes Demon Trinity go away, and we know what that is. What is it, people?
Hamburgers. No.
What?
It's not hamburgers.
No, it's not hamburgers. No.
$2. Somebody throw $2.
Just throw cash, please. Yeah.
I think cash will be thrown soon.
You think
Have
so?
faith in them. I think so.
Oh, Carla.
The longer it lasts, the better session I get. So, yeah.
Right.
There you go.
That's what I'm saying, man.
I still don't like the penis mushrooms reference, man. Now I'll never be able to unthink penis mushrooms.
Sorry.
Our
It's
resident
just like
nature girl. Yes.
I know. And Chigger apologist is just going to be a joke that we throw into the DM from now on. So.
Yes. All right. So for everybody that wasn't here backstage before we got cranked up, I was trying to make I was trying to fuse Shigon and Sugar together and call her Chigger, right? But then again, there's like the bug chiggers, and then we started talking about what they were like. They're like basically baby ticks, right? And they got 8 legs like spiders, of course, and they suck blood. And Shigon was defending their existence.
I was not. Bugs are just cool. I don't know.
That's cool. Yeah, I feel you, man.
Not those ones. Those ones are bad.
What about a palmetto bug flying into your mouth?
But Chigger sounds a lot Chigger sounds like digger. And people don't like that word.
Becca has brought the best quippers ever to our chat, dude. Ryan is fucking awesome, dude. That was fantastic. That just made me choke, dude.
What?
You have to rub them for good luck.
Oh, penis mushrooms?
It's also a fucking lotion dispenser if you rub it for long enough.
That's what I was saying. It's going to spread a spore. It's going to sporify all over you. I don't know what sports. Yeah, say that fast.
It was just a totally complete joke. And everybody laughed really hard because Shigon was defending the chiggers as if they were like babies, but she wasn't. She was just explaining.
Ash says she's going to start calling you Chigger now.
No, what have you done?
Evil,
she's like, oh, that is cute.
Well, all right, so if you see somebody in your Discord server as David Glowy,
no.
Is that all right?
It's a Shiger, okay, guys, because it's Shigon. So it's Shigon. It's not Chigger, it's Shiger. Shiggers. She's a Shiger apologist.
Not the Uyghurs, the Shiggers.
The Shiggers.
That's right.
Oh, it's too late. It's too late.
This is world politics. That's right. I was going to say.
There's no going back.
If you notice somebody new in your Discord server named David Glowy, that's me. All right. Yeah, I had a bit of genius last night. I just had to write it down and shit. So I don't know. It's not as exciting as when I said it. You know what I'm saying? My brain said it was going to be more exciting. But hey,
I'm confuzzled. Oh well, I guess it's not going through. Oh no! Damn it! What the heck?
All right. Let me help
Darn
him.
it! Darn it!
You might have to go look for it. Irate.
I might.
I don't know when going through.
Jaguar? No, not Uyghur. We aren't gonna send Shigon to camps, even though I'm sure Beard wants to send the Chiggers to camps.
Nice language.
Yeah,
Oh, there we
bugs
go.
do like him a lot.
Lucas R tips $5 and says drugs and titties. All right. Well, there you go. Titties and drugs. My two. No, well, back in the day, I would have said my two favorite things. But I'm not so much on the drugs anymore. I'm old. But you know what that means, though? That means the cleansing blast flames of the archangels will destroy the demon tranny and send it back to the gates of hell where it belongs. Until next week, when we have to fight this war all over again.
Seen it pop up on the screen there.
Now. We are in. I've got the pop-up's working now. Thank you.
Nice.
Yeah. So
I've been working on my
Stream Elements thing actually fucking works now. So
it does work. I gotta figure out how to work the rest of it. You know what I mean? Like I got it. I want to put. Well, it says you can put like your dono goal on your screen too. I just haven't sat down and tried to figure that one out yet.
Right.
I mean, it's supposed to be Streamlabs, competitor because Streamlabs sucks ass, and they don't like to respond to anybody when they ask a simple fucking question.
Right.
So if anybody's out there about to start streaming, don't go for Streamlabs first. Just go straight to Stream Elements.
The customer service sucks.
Customer service is less than customer service.
Whoa!
Holy shit!
Carl just sent $100 in super chat and says, "Ain't nobody got time for bloated SJW wannabe wiggers that fancy themselves to be internet tough guys, always sounding like they are choking down a plate of soft-boiled pig scrotums." Just saying.
No lies.
No,
I'm saying.
No, I'm saying.
No, I'm saying.
Now I'm saying. Oh, I get it. Oh, wow.
No, I'm saying.
That came.
Thanks, Carl.
I love you, honey.
Wow.
Thank you, babe.
Thanks, man. I totally appreciate that, Carlos. Or Carl. I'm not going to call him Carlos. His name's not Carlos.
Carlos was his.
Carlos the K.
Carlos was
with
his.
the K. Hey, Carlos.
Yeah, but Carlos was actually his the name of his best man in our wedding. So.
Okay.
It works. He likes other Carls too.
Nice.
He actually gets along with him. A banana. I saw a dancing banana. It came up in like 3 different types of pop-up there.
Oh, that
I'm
was
gonna have
weird.
to find the video and send
That's
just
from
the video
Streamlabs, man. What the
to
fuck?
you got something Streamlabs popping up or Stream Elements?
That's funny. Lordy. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm just going to log into this shit for shits and giggles. For gets and shiggles.
Get some shiggles.
For gets and shiggles.
I like pancakes.
I like tardals.
No.
Pancakes.
I like pancakes.
Dude, that was weird.
Tardals.
That's
Tardals are
weird.
good.
I want to know what happened. What happened at
I
Ray?
don't know what happened either, man. The banana thing, I have no idea where the fuck that came from.
I do.
No, he didn't donate 3 times roasted. What happened was 3 different services did a pop-up for the donation. So we saw the super chat come up in the regular chat, and then we saw the Stream Elements notice that you got a donation come up, and then it looks like maybe his old Streamlabs with the dancing banana popped up as well. Which is really weird. Maybe you should go look into your Streamlabs, alright?
I did, and it's like it didn't even register it. So it may be I don't know.
There's a glitch
Maybe it
in the
was.
Matrix.
Yeah.
There is a glitch in the Matrix. I totally agree with that shit. Hey Ortiz, goddamn, what up, dude?
As I said, if you guys want any stream service that'll, accept donations, go to Stream Elements. Fuck Streamlabs. I'm sorry.
And every time I see the name Ortiz 805, I urge people to look through the ice cream interviews and check out his interview. It was really fun. It was really good.
He is a super duper awesome person. Like,
yeah. And he's a frontliner.
Actually good person.
He's a frontliner like Sor Luna and shit, man. So we appreciate his awesomeness.
Hi, Brad.
That's right.
Hey, FTW Neil, I think, is out there. Yeah, I think.
Yep, Neil's out there.
Sorry,
Neil, what up, man?
Look. Went and got
Brad.
on Grand Theft Auto because I thought Monkey would be here, but he's not.
Brad, Mr. Becca would never bomb you.
What? I
I'm
would
just in the game.
never be playing a game while we're streaming with irate Chris. What are you talking about? I'm totally not currently doing something right now.
Carl, man, every time I see it, I'm just gonna cry.
Bye, Alex. Have a good night.
Was
Sorry,
Alex
I'm talking to
splitting?
chat.
Oh, Alex just watched a movie with me and then like most of Afro Samurai.
All right, salute you, Alex.
Yeah. Afro Samurai is fucking amazing, dude.
Okay, check this out in replay. We got some interesting visuals coming up, man. But sleep well and rest well. That's why I do this thing and record it and keep it on here so people can check it out later, and they do. Yeah, you know.
Oh, Atheist Icon, how's it going?
Indeed.
I got a full house, huh? Yeah, 30 people watching your ass, man.
Make sure you guys hit the like.
Please hit the
Share
like
share
button,
this
people.
shit out. And share this shit out, please.
Indeed, we're still missing some chat peeps. We're
Dude.
gaining a lot of new ones. Too. It's a good night.
It is. I'm feeling good. All right. So this is what we do. All right. If you're new to the channel, all right, every Friday, I don't know if you've read the book, 1984, maybe even seen the movie. You'll recognize this from the movie. This setting is from the very beginning of the movie. It's the Ink Sock 2 Minutes of Hate. Where their day literally begins with the whole group of people, the collective hate and rage for 2 minutes at the leader of the enemy, right? And but we've kind of modified it a little bit because I think you see who we think the leader of the enemy is, or one of them, anyway. But but so what we do is we go in order, like alphabetically, and we begin always with A for Atima, and you got 2 minutes. Are you ready to go?
Yes, sir.
Go.
Okay, so I'm starting to kind of lose my shit. It's really I'm fucking done with masks, y'all. I'm fucking done. I know too many people with heart problems. I know too many people with lung problems. I know too many people. I'm so fucking sick of watching people get attacked because they have medical problems. I'm fucking sick to death of watching eugenics be enacted on our fucking society and everybody acting like it's okay. I'm losing my shit. This is fucking insane and it's unacceptable. And I'm getting really tired of air quote medical professionals that have decided that actual science doesn't count, because when they cite these studies to you, the one thing they never fucking mention is there is no goddamn control group for any of this shit. If you want to find control groups, you have to go back and look at the Spanish flu or the Asian flu that hit, and you have to look at the numbers because they use the Amish as their control group, okay? Because the Amish wouldn't take anything conventional. We have no fucking control group. None. Because everybody meddles fucking everything. So they don't know what the fuck they're doing. And if they point to you and say, follow the science, they aren't following the science. And we are all being fucking gaslit into society, into death. And I'm so frustrated with it.
It's that
yes,
divide
and
and conquer shit.
It is. It absolutely is. And it's fucking stupid. It is fucking stupid, and I'm so goddamn tired of it, because you can talk to medical professionals in private industry and low. I'm like, you do realize that they're othering people with medical conditions right now, right? The only people hospitals will see are COVID patients. They shuffle everybody out regardless of your injuries or they get you out as quickly as possible. They only care about COVID because they get more money for COVID than they do for everybody else.
Fed bucks. They've become the education system now.
They sure did get you out of there pretty quick.
Yeah, because anyway, yeah.
I've had the same problem, Mason. I'm asthmatic and I have problems with having obstructed breathing, and fucking I can't wear the masks. It makes me fucking freak out if I have to wear them for too fucking long. And yeah, I've gotten kicked out of I think 2 doctor's offices for wearing a face shield. Not for like fighting and not wearing anything, but wearing a face shield instead, which is what the state orders say we're supposed to do. So I put on the fucking face shield and I'm getting kicked out of places for doing it. And they're going, well, it's hospital policy. It's corporate policy. And I was like, I don't give a fuck about your corporate policy. I care about the fucking mandate. We're going to follow that, not whatever you've decided isn't fucking part of the fucking list. So that's where I'm so fucking sick of watching other people and myself get othered for no fucking reason. No fucking reason. It's a fuck these people. I'm done. I play no quarter. But I do have a positive end to that. I went into the grocery store without a mask on today, and by the time I left, 3 other people had taken their masks off.
Awesome.
That's fantastic. That's a positive sign. So hopefully we're waking up, but I'm so fucking sick of watching this. That's it.
Okay. B is for Becca.
Is it sad that I have no hate?
Wow. Not even a little bit?
Not even a little bit. Coworkers are doing their jobs. Courts haven't gone insane yet. I mean, my hate's all directed towards Afghanistan, but I can't speak on it because, you know, the husband, so...
Yeah.
We're just waiting to hear if his deployment schedule has changed or has been affected by this shit, or if his retirement has. Kitty. So...
Yeah, I've been thinking about you guys.
I appreciate that. I mean, it is what it is. If I start going on it, then I become an irrational, blubbering, crying female, and I don't want to go there. So,
I turned into a mean, angry mama. Like I start ranting. I go fucking crazy.
I do too. I ranted a couple of days ago because he finally caught up. Because he was underway, he didn't hear anything about Afghanistan. He's like, what are you talking about? The government fell and everybody just went to shit. So I had to explain it to him, but he's been briefed on it, and we're choosing not to speak on it yet. So, you know.
I hear you.
But other than all that, it's been a good week, so I have no hate. Maybe next week.
Killer. All right, and we'll reset. All right, see us for Shigon. You ready?
Yep.
Lay it on me.
Yeah, so I've got this coworker, and she, I guess her husband was feeling sick, and so she got him tested, and he tested positive for COVID. So she, went to our boss and told him about it, and she has to quarantine now for 24 days, because there's there's the 14 days plus an extra 10 just in case she gets it while she's at home with him. And so that's annoying, and she's gonna miss my baby shower, which I'm kind of bummed about, because we actually bonded over not being vaxxed. It's she's become my good buddy at work because of that. Aww. So it's kind of sad she's not gonna be able to make it, but the thing that what you want to say something?
Are they paying for that time off? Is she getting paid for that?
No. So we used to get some money for, I believe we used to get some ETO or something. It was medical leave because of COVID, because we were getting, because we work for a government city, so we were getting money from the state or the county or something for that, for extra work we were doing for COVID, or if people needed extra time off, but that's not available anymore, and so she has to use her own sick time or vacation or work from home. So, well, lucky she can try to work from home as much as she can, but the thing that really pisses me off is when she was talking to our boss about it, he said, all right, you don't have to tell me, you don't have to answer this question, but now that the vaccine's been approved, you think you'll get it, because this is the second time you've had an exposure event. Which, okay, I guess she went to like a party and someone at the party had COVID or something, so they had her like stay out of work for a little bit just in case. And now her husband, it's like, all right, first of all, like if you get vaccinated, it wouldn't matter. Like it would still be the same thing. You'd still have to be quarantined for 24 days. Doesn't make a difference whether or not she's vaccinated. Zero difference. Also, getting vaccinated does not prevent you from getting it at all or spreading it. So just the fact that he brought it up just like really pissed me off. It's like people talking without even thinking. They're just spouting out like the same, you know, talking points. It's like not even using their head. It's just, anyway, that really pissed me off.
I bet, man. You know, it sounds like to me that there may be an example being set here. I don't know. What do y'all think? Does this sound a little bit political?
Yeah. Very.
He shouldn't have even brought it up at all. Even though he's like,
that's
said, like,
extremely.
You don't have to tell me, you know, but.
That was extremely pressurized. That was extremely pressurized. And she needs to look at him like he's fucking retarded and say, I'm building immunity. What are you fucking talking about? I no longer need a vaccine.
Right.
To tell me what I expect you to.
Yeah, she was
That kind of
pissed
shit.
too, and like she handled it like I don't know if I want to say like handled it well. Like she didn't like push back on him at all because he's our boss and all. I think she was trying to be, you know, she basically was just like, well, no, I'm not gonna get it because of the number of, you know, adverse side effects that people are getting. Some people are getting from getting it. It's just pretty much up front was like, no, I'm not getting it.
Man, that's just insane because it's like it's unconstitutional in my opinion to demand that. But then again, you know, at will employers, right? So it's like what a fucked up deal. Because the people are legit like untrusting of this shit. People, okay, I don't know what planet you live on or some shit, but you know, it's like it's not like the government has fucked the people before, ever.
Yeah, right.
Exactly, and so a lot of people don't trust it when the government says it's okay. You know.
I kind of like the argument, like it shouldn't matter. Like the thing is, like, you know, there's so many arguments against not getting it that you can bring up with someone. If someone asks you, why aren't you vaccinated? And that's not what you should answer. You should be like, it doesn't matter why I might want, you know, why I don't want it. It's just, that's my choice. That's the best argument is just, it's not
none
your
of your
problem.
fucking business.
It's not your business.
Right, it's none of your fucking business.
Fuck off.
I agree. Yep. FTW
Mind your
now,
fucking bees.
Shut up and comply. No, fuck you. So we'll go ahead and stop that. You went 5 minutes and 30 seconds.
Hey, I had a couple interruptions.
Hey, look, you've been saving up, so we gave you a little extra time on that shit.
Okay.
Because I would be worse. I don't know, man. I would be just shaking.
I'm so proud of you, Boo.
Yeah.
This is the most anger you've ever had, babe. Sorry. Okay.
Okay, sorry about that, y'all. I was trying to click over and it's like going, it won't do it. Why? All right, just boomer something else again. Yuck. All right, so S is for Stone Monkey. 2 minutes.
I got nothing.
Nothing?
Good week. Got a raise.
Nice.
Nice.
That's all that matters. Life's gravy.
Well, maybe we need two minutes of happy. I don't know. We'll think about that. We'll come back to it. Trippy Poop, 2 minutes. You got it?
I don't know. I don't like our president. The guy's a dick. I want to see him do a cognitive test on live TV. I'm still sticking with that.
He's never gonna pass anything like that, dude.
No way.
Man. All right, Trippy.
That's pretty much all. I'm sorry, I don't really have much.
Thanks for donating your time to me, you guys.
No, really, man.
Right.
This is great. We're right on time, y'all. We're right on time, people. Just sit on back and relax.
Reclaiming my time was the term I was thinking of.
I'm reclaiming my time. I'm reclaiming my time. Shut the fuck up. Who cares about the Constitution anymore? That's right, Leo. You're right, man. It's like a
point of privilege.
It's a living document, dude.
Oh, yeah, personal privilege.
Sorry.
I make fun of those motherfuckers as much as I can.
They're terrible. Brian Stelter would say bad things about them if they pay him enough. Just saying.
Oh, this is true because he's such a shill, dude. Holy shit.
All right, so Mrs. Alblay, all right, you got 2 minutes to complain?
I do. I had to go to the hospital on Wednesday night, and I'm so tired of the way that they're treating people. Like, I got there at 9 o'clock at night, sat in the waiting room, like, in intense pain, like, so bad I couldn't even talk. Anytime I asked for something, it was, I barely even got acknowledged. For 3 hours I was in the waiting room, and, just being treated like, like my needing medical attention was inconvenient to them. And even after, 3 hours in the waiting room, and then they finally take me back, and it's still an hour. Like, I had to use my call late, and, the aide comes in, and they're like, well, we're really busy, and, just not even, willing to be there. And, before all this, it used to be they would come in, and they'd make sure you were okay, get you, at least just check on you, see if you needed anything, and this was nothing for over an hour. In the waiting, or not even in the waiting room, like, I had already been taken back to a room to be seen, and, they're just unwilling to be helpful.
So, were they, busy, working on, a gunshot victim or a motor vehicle accident person?
Huh.
No, they just always say they're busy.
So they're just
They
lazy
just
as
always
fuck.
say they're busy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense.
When I got there were people there who had been there for over 4 hours in the waiting room.
Jesus.
Yeah. And it's not even like I live in a big area. I live, in a fairly small town, so there's no reason that this should have been as difficult as it was. I didn't even get out of there. I got there right before 9 o'clock, and I didn't even get done until, after 2 o'clock in the morning.
Dude.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a wait.
It's like that all over up here, too.
Well,
it's just the hospitals are fleecing people.
Yeah, I'm glad too. The doctor was great once I actually saw him, and he's like, oh, let me get you some morphine, and I'm going to send you home with some morphine, and, that was all gravy. But just getting to the point where they would give me morphine, I'm sitting there, I can't even talk, I'm stuttering, I can't walk. It was ridiculous.
Jeez, man.
Yeah, I was in such bad condition, everything was so tight, I couldn't walk. I couldn't keep my core muscles loose enough for me to be able to keep my balance. And
that's
my
where
legs
I was
were
at,
starting
too.
to not cooperating. And it sucked. Yeah. And they're acting like it's in my head, and they're like, why aren't you wearing a mask? Because I'm not wearing a fucking mask. I'm wearing a fucking
I have asthma. I don't, it's hard to breathe when I wear a mask.
It's really hard to breathe.
Yeah.
I'm noticing that now too, being pregnant, it's already getting fatigued and wearing masks now. It's really affecting me a lot more than it was before. I can't even imagine people that have to do with this kind of stuff all the time.
Yeah.
So no, they don't fucking care, dude. There's no medical care actually being distributed anymore.
No, not anymore.
They all just want them COVID bucks.
Yeah. I mean, I got lucky kind of in a way. I already knew what was wrong. I basically just needed an ultrasound and pain medication, and I was out the door. But it should not have taken 4 hours for me to get to that point.
Right.
Up here, sometimes they'll even make you wait 2 hours just for triage.
Right.
Yeah, that.
If they decide you're not high risk enough or high priority enough. And they arbitrarily decide who's high priority and who's not.
Dude, I think it's so like sad that like people that work in hospitals and like nursing homes and stuff get so desensitized with like doing their job. They forget that they're dealing with human beings.
They're purposely
Like,
understaffed and overworked, like so
Yeah,
that
that too.
doesn't.
Well, out here
I
it's all
used to be a
political because
CNA.
all the out here it's all political because all the people that were worth their salt have quit and they've moved out of the area. Like Portland has chased off everybody.
Yeah.
So-
I had friends that used to live in Portland. And they're like, "Fuck this shit! I'm going back to Utah."
Yeah, that's pretty much what everybody's been like. We're all bailing. Everybody. There's like almost no families left in the greater Portland area.
And that's sad.
They drove us all out.
Yeah. I see that starting to happen. Like, I live in Arizona, and even Phoenix is starting to get to the point where nobody wants to be in Phoenix anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
If you have a family, if you have kids, it's the most terrifying place to be is in a major city.
Yeah.
Because of the zombies.
Yeah.
That's it, like literally. Well, not literally, I guess. Metaphorical zombies. Who just do what the government told them to do. And I don't want to sit there and bitch about how everybody else is a sheeple.
Yeah.
All right, motherfucker, I ain't. It's like, you wanna,
Like, which of the two of us thinks for themselves?
Yeah. People are so scared of catching a cold right now. It's weird. I got smoker's cough. It's awkward going out in public. I'll be like,
no shit.
I have allergies.
Yeah, like when you clearing your throat, it's like, oh shit, did someone see me? Like, oh no, I have to sneeze.
God forbid you sneeze. Is what I was about ready to say.
Room. Yeah.
You have to apologize for sneezing now.
Right.
It's so stupid.
Yep.
All right. So, all right. This is the video type portion of the show, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to play. Donald Trump did a speech in Alabama, Coleman, Alabama, on last Saturday. And I'm sure everybody's heard like some quotes from it. But the opening is what got me, okay? Because it's a classic speech from actually it was the actual George Patton wrote. I've seen the written copy of this, handwritten. And it's a very, very famous speech, but it was also done in the movie by George C. Scott, all right, who is,
probably one of the best reenactments of a historical character I've ever seen. He kept it really honest.
Yeah, well, the big difference, though, is that Patton kind of had a really high voice, whereas, George C. Scott's got that, perfect, perfect. So this is what we're going to listen to it. All right, it's about the speech is about 5 minutes ish. All right, and then it goes into the Trump thing. We'll stop it before we get Trump revved up, and then it's not all of Trump's speech, but there's some of it. Okay, in a couple of things, and then it goes into something else. All right, so I just want to make sure everybody's on board. Okay.
You seated? I want you to remember that no bastard ever won war
I gotta join the
by
line.
dying for his country.
Yes.
I didn't even see it.
You won it by making the other poor dumb bastard die for his country. Men, all this stuff you heard about America not wanting to fight, wanting to stay out of the war, is a lot of horse down. Americans traditionally love to fight. All real Americans love the sting of battle. When you were kids,
Yeah, let's take Canada.
you all admired the champion marble shooter, the fastest runner, big league ball players, the toughest boxers. Americans love a winner and will not tolerate a loser. Americans play to win all the time. I wouldn't give a hoot in hell for a man who lost and laughed. That's why Americans have never lost and will never lose a war. Because the very thought of losing is hateful to Americans. Now, an army
Is that all we're doing?
is a team.
Losing now.
It lives, eats, sleeps, fights as a team. This individuality stuff is a bunch of crap. The bilious bastards who wrote that stuff about individuality for the Saturday Evening Post don't know anything more about real battle than they do about fornicating. Now we have the finest food and equipment, the best spirit, and the best men in the world. You know, by God, I actually pity those poor bastards we're going up against. By God, I do. We're not just going to shoot the bastards. We're going to cut out their living guts and use them to grease the treads of our tanks. We're going to murder those lousy Hun bastards by the bushel. Now, some of you boys, I know, are wondering whether or not you'll chicken out under fire. Don't worry about it. I can assure you that you will all do your duty. The Nazis are the enemy. Wade into them. Spill their blood. Shoot them in the belly. When you put your hand into a bunch of goo that a moment before was your best friend's face, you know what to do. Now, there's another thing I want you to remember. I don't want to get any messages saying that we are holding our position. We're not holding anything. Let the Hun do that. We are advancing constantly, and we're not interested in holding on to anything except the enemy. We're going to hold on to him by the nose, and we're going to kick him in the ass. We're going to kick the hell out of him all the time, and we're going to go through him like crap through a goose.
I like this.
There's one thing that you men will be able to say when you get back home. And you may thank God for it. 30 years from now, when you're sitting around your fireside with your grandson on your knee, and he asks you, what did you do in the Great World War II? You won't have to say, well, I shoveled shit in Louisiana.
Damn. He swore, guys. Sorry.
All right, now you sons of bitches, you know how I feel. I will be proud to lead you wonderful guys into battle anytime, anywhere. That's all.
I like how you could hear him walk away, too.
Yeah, well, it's literally from the movie, right? So, and I think we'll be able to get away with that, but for camp, whatever. It's worth it because it was really effective. All right, and he talks about choosing to do this specifically for the Alabama crowd. I don't know. He probably says this about everybody, but it's so it gets into the to actual President 45 speech.
Who did that speech again, Irate?
That was
George S. Patton.
General George S. Patton, being portrayed by
George C. Scott.
George C. Scott, yes. Okay. It's a great movie. Patton is a great movie just to watch. The only shitty thing about it is that the tanks are not historically accurate. Okay, and a tanky. I'm not a tanky. I'm not a commie, but I mean people that love their historic accurately shit. There's a lot, Russians are putting out some really cool shit that's really accurate too. But it's all pro-Russia, so you know what that means. So without any further ado, it's
incredibly
a great movie.
Manly.
Patton. It's a good movie. Get it. Watch it. It's worth it.
It is really worth it. It's historically
Ladies
accurate,
and gentlemen, please welcome the 45th President of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump.
Thank you. Wow. This is a big crowd, I'll tell you. This goes all the way back I wish they'd show it because they just don't do that. You know, they don't like to. This goes all the way back. I just looked at it on television, but it's our television. We show it, but they don't show it. You know why? Because they're fake news, right? They're fake news. Hello, Alabama, and I'm thrilled to be back in your incredible, wonderful state that we won by a record number. We won this state. We also won a lot of other states by numbers that they don't tell you about. We did have a rigged election. Dewey Howe is terrible, terrible. And you look at what's going on now. You look at what's going on now and the border, but take a look at Afghanistan, what's happening. But I'm with thousands of proud, hardworking, incredible American patriots. With your help, we're going to elect our friend Mo Brooks to the U.S. Senate. We're going to fire Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, Joe Biden, and the radical left. And we're going to make America great again. We have been making it so great. Now they're biting into that, but we're not going to let that happen. We can never let that happen. That's why, you know, I had the idea, all my ideas. Someday they're going to tell me how to do things. But I like the George Patton piece. Did you like that, General Patton? I thought so. Because we're getting a little tired of the woke generals that we have, right? Where they move our military out before they move our civilians and before they move $83 billion worth of equipment. Let's move them out. And the Taliban looks and they say, I can't believe it. This could only happen to us. I can't believe it. The military left. They go in. We have 45,000 people there, Americans, anywhere from, I guess, 15. They have no idea how many. That's even worse. They say it could be 10. Oh, it could also be 45,000, but it's a lot of people and equipment like nobody has anywhere in the world, $83 billion. 1 year ago this month, in my nomination acceptance speech, which you remember, a lot of you were there. I see a lot of you that were there. I warned the entire country of the disastrous consequences of a Biden presidency. I understood it. A lot of you understood it too. I said that Joe Biden would eliminate America's borders in the middle of a pandemic. He did. I predicted that he would unleash a wave of violent crime that would turn our cities into a nightmare of killing and bloodshed. You look at these Democrat-run cities, Chicago, LA, big cities, small cities, everyone run by a Democrat, New York. They don't prosecute people in New York. Only Republicans they prosecute. They don't prosecute murderers and killers. They prosecute Republicans. It's misconduct. It's called prosecutorial misconduct. But I told you this was going to be happening. We stated it loud and clear. We said he would impose crippling shutdowns and restrictions on in-person schooling and that these painful policies would nonetheless fail to stop the virus. He didn't stop the virus, you know. They say, oh, he gets wonderful marks. He doesn't get good marks. He's done a terrible job, including on vaccinations, including on everything else. And now the virus is back. The virus is back. I'm shaking hands with everybody backstage. I say, well, I don't know. Is this a good thing or bad? You'll read about it in 3 or 4 days, maybe. Hopefully not. But I said that Biden would embolden America's enemies, and that's what he's done, and that the radical Democrat socialist agenda would set our nation on the road to economic ruin. You look at what's going on with inflation. Has anyone noticed that your gasoline is now at levels that you never thought you'd see again 6 months ago? So we had $1.87 a gallon, and we had a thriving industry, energy independent. Nobody thought would ever be energy independent. We didn't need the Middle East. We didn't need the Middle East. And now you have over $5 in many cases, and it's going, even here, it's going to be over $5 very soon. And I saw the other day, before this whole thing with Afghanistan started, because right now, nobody's talking even about energy, even about the horrible border condition that they're allowing millions of people to come into our country, people that we have no idea, but people aren't talking about that, talking about the disaster of Afghanistan. Not only have my predictions come 100% true, but it's even worse than any of us could have imagined in our worst nightmare. Nobody thought this kind of thing could happen. Biden has obliterated our border, given up our energy independence, caused soaring inflation. He failed totally on economic and policies. I mean, you look at what's going on, it's crazy. And the senators that voted for this $1.2 trillion bill, of which they call it infrastructure, but only 11% is infrastructure. Where the hell are these people coming from? It's the roadmap. They call it the glide path. It's the roadmap to the Green New Deal, conceived and dedicated by AOC, a real beauty. She's a real beauty. She knows more about the environment. I don't think she ever even did she ever take a course? She wasn't a good student. Did she ever take a course on the environment? Remember when first that you have 12 years to live, she said 2 years ago. That means you have, right now you're about 9.5 years. Somehow you're not worried about that, but you are worried about China and Russia and other places, okay? All right? We rebuilt our military, stronger, bigger, better than ever before, and now I see it being dissipated and being given. Our military is being given to the enemy. Biden failed totally on the pandemic, and he's now overseeing the greatest foreign policy humiliation in the history of the United States of America. This is the greatest humiliation I've ever seen. Biden's botched exit in Afghanistan is the most astonishing display of gross incompetence by a nation's leader, perhaps at any time that anybody's ever seen. Name another situation like this. Vietnam looks like a masterclass in strategy compared to Joe Biden's catastrophe. And it didn't have to happen.
No lie.
All he had to do is leave the soldiers there until everything's out. Our citizens, our weapons. Then you bomb the hell out of the bases. We have 5 bases. And you say bye-bye.
Yeah.
You say bye-bye. The scene of those big giant planes taking off with people hanging on the sides and falling off. There'll never be anything like that. That's worse than the helicopters. You remember the helicopters taking off the roofs? This blows it away. Not even a contest. This will go down as one of the great military defeats of all time, and it did not have to happen that way. This is not a withdrawal. This was a total surrender. They surrender for no reason. They weren't asking. We had them. I dealt with Abdul. He was the leader. I said, Abdul, anything happens, we are going to rain terror upon you. It will be a terrible thing. Don't touch our American citizens. Don't ever come to our country. Don't ever come to our country. And you're going to continue fighting your civil war. I can't do that. They've been fighting it for hundreds of years. That's what they do, is they fight. And they're good fighters. But I had a good relationship other than that one statement. I said, after I said that, I said, now let's get down to business. And we had a conditions-based agreement. And they didn't meet the first 2 conditions, and we hit them hard. And then they met them. And then they had a couple of other conditions that they were ready to meet. And then we had a rigged election, and we had a new president. And the new president came into office, and he dropped to his knees, and he said, come on in and take everything that we have. This is a disgraceful thing, the most embarrassing thing that we've ever seen in this country. There's never been an embarrassment.
Harris
and the
is already on
nations
her
of the
knees.
world, both friend and foe,
has
are looking
knowledge
at
of
us
no
and
other
saying,
position.
what the hell happened so quickly to the United States of America? They can't believe it. The equipment that they've got is the most sophisticated military equipment in the world. He surrendered our air base. He surrendered our weapons. He surrendered our embassy. They spent $1 billion building this ridiculous embassy, and he abandoned our great American citizens. They're over right now. They have no idea. Remember this, the Taliban's tough, and they don't respect our country, and they don't respect our president. It's not good. They're over there now, and they don't know what's going to happen, our citizens. Joe Biden was going on vacation as Afghanistan was going to hell. And this is what you get when you have weakness in the White House. You can't have weakness in the White House. They have to respect your president. When I was president, we only had strength. Remember the 59 shots we took at Syria? 59 missiles, every single one of them hit their target from 700 miles away. And I was sitting with President Xi of China. You remember? Having chocolate cake at Mar-a-Lago. It was wonderful cake.
Listen to this.
And when I said to him what we had just done, the missiles were launched, he looked at me and he goes, repeat. I didn't know he spoke English, actually. He said, repeat. I said, what did you just say? Repeat. So he spoke a little more English than I thought, because he never said hello, but he said repeat. And I said, we just shot 59 missiles in from ships, very far away. Every one of them hit their target. It was an incredible display of talent and weapons. And the reason we did that is because we had to, because President Obama and Biden drew the red line in the sand and said, don't cross it, and they crossed it, and nothing happened. That's when Russia got involved. Russia went in, they said, oh, nothing's going to happen, so Russia got involved, other countries got involved. That red line in the sand from President Obama that was just absolutely, it just didn't matter. It was just words. That's a problem with a lot of politicians, actually, but not Mo. But it just doesn't matter. When he said, red line, don't ever cross it, and they crossed it, and nothing happened. But the 59 missiles were an incredible display. Under my administration, everyone in the world knew not to mess around with America. They knew that. They understood our power, and that I would not hesitate to use it in defense of our citizens. And the Taliban understood that maybe as well as anybody. This would never have happened if I was president. Our country was so respected. Everybody respected our country. China respected our country. We took in billions and billions of dollars in taxes and tariffs from China. They never gave us 10 cents. But then, of course, the China virus came, and it was a lot different. My attitude toward China changed. As I personally told the Taliban leader, if anyone ever double-crossed the United States of America, it would be the last thing they ever did. We said it loud and And you knew it better than anybody, and Alabama knew it because one thing, we won Alabama by a record, we won South Carolina by a record, and then they said, we lost Georgia? How the hell did that happen? That doesn't happen. No, we know how that happened. We know how it happened. But under our leadership, America was respected again. Our people did a great job. I've been watching Mike Pompeo, Secretary of State. He did a great job, and he's going around spreading the word, and General Kellogg and others have been great. But they understood this could never happen. Could never happen. You never move the military first. You move the military last. We had total control militarily. They would have never come in. We could have kept them there for a long time, but 21 years, we want to bring them home. But we want to bring them home with dignity. You know, very soon, we're going to have September 11th, and you're going to have, because of Biden, the Taliban flag flying over our embassy, flying over our facilities. So that was not even a possibility that a thing like that could happen. We decimated ISIS. You remember that, ISIS. We had a great, great success. When I took over, ISIS was all over the place. And in a short period of time, we killed its leader and founder, al-Baghdadi. We eliminated the senior ranks of al-Qaeda, and we terminated the world's top terrorist in Soleimani, who killed a lot of American soldiers and a lot of other people too. And they knew we weren't playing games. They understood that right from the beginning. This proven record of America's strength laid the groundwork to safely and responsibly bring our troops back home. Nobody was going to mess with us. And then this clown, they rigged the whole damn deal, and he got in office, and now they're taking advantage of us. And remember this isn't stopping. This is going to go on for a long time. This is going to go on for a long time. This isn't going away. This isn't like a 3-day hit. It's going to go on for a long time. Taliban, great negotiators, tough fighters, great negotiators. You got 45,000 people. You got a lot of people also that deserve to be helped, and they're not going to let them be helped at all. This is going to go on for a long time. This is a great stain on the reputation of our country. Going into the Middle East was one of the most disastrous decisions that our country has ever been involved with. We've never had a decision, in my opinion, it was the worst decision that we've ever had. It was quicksand. We should have gone in, knocked the hell out of it. You know, I met a general. His name was General Kane. I don't even know. Maybe he's not even on my side. Who the hell knows with these generals? You know, when I get through with this guy, Milley, I mean, how about Milley? Remember when I walked to the church, proudly walked to the church, that the protesters, they tried to burn it down, but I walked to the church, protesters out there, and Milley was walking with me. And the next day, the radical left media starts calling, you shouldn't have walked. Instead of saying, I'm proud to walk with my president, not because it's me, because of the office. Instead of saying that, he wanted to apologize for walking with the president of the United States. And I said, this guy doesn't have what it takes. And you're seeing that now, because the worst decisions I've ever seen. That's, again, why I put the patent. I just remembered it as I was coming over here. I said, get that clip quickly. The people of Alabama understand that clip. Do you think that... Let me ask you, do you think that General Patton was woke? I don't think so. What do you think, Mike? Mike, was he woke? I don't think so. I don't think he was too woke. He was the exact opposite.
No,
you know what woke means? It means you're a loser.
Absolutely.
Everything
he was
woke.
The exact opposite.
Everything woke. It's true. Everything woke turns to shit, okay? It's true. It's true. Look
Love
what's
it when he
happening.
shoots from the hip. It's such a more genuine and
Let me ask
interesting
you,
conversation.
do you think that General Patton was woke? I don't think so. What do you think, Mike? Mike, was he woke? I don't think so. I don't think he was too woke. He was the exact opposite. You know what woke means? It means you're a loser. Everything woke.
It does.
Everything woke. It's true. Everything woke turns to shit, okay? It's true. It's true. Look at what's happening.
Yeah, I wanted to emphasize that shit, right? I'm not going to do it like KP, though, and play it 400 times for you.
That's kind of ridiculous.
I love my man, but, you know, sometimes. That's right.
He was pretty cozy with General Milley at the inauguration. General Milley said he would never, ever want to seem like the military was engaging in domestic politics. Remember when he apologized for that? Anyway, saw something interesting about General Milley. You know, he went to Princeton University, and before that, a place called the Belmont Hill School in Massachusetts. Milley attended that school with Dr. Rachel Levine, seen on the right. Now, Dr. Levine
The evil
is
bitch
a member of
herself?
the Biden administration.
Ding ding.
She's the Assistant
Okay.
Secretary of Health and Human
that guy?
Services.
Yeah.
But back when she was in high school with General Milley, Dr. Levine wasn't Rachel. She was Richard Levine.
my.
And Mark Milley there, class of 76, and Dr. Levine, class of 75. This is the Belmont School in Massachusetts again, Belmont Hill School. It just makes me wonder about the curriculum there, because these two characters are probably the wokest in government. You remember this from The General.
I want to understand white rage, and I'm white, and I want to understand it.
Fuck off.
He really should have been thinking about
fuck
Afghanistan
you.
and other issues. And here's from
How about that
Dr.
white rage, huh?
Rachel Levine.
What I'm alarmed at is that you're not willing to say absolutely minors shouldn't be making decisions to amputate their breast or to amputate their genitalia. I'm alarmed that you won't say with certainty that minors should not have the ability to make the decision to take hormones that will affect them for the rest of their life. Will you make a more firm decision on whether or not minors should be involved in these decisions?
Senator, transgender medicine is a very complex and nuanced field, and if confirmed to the position of Assistant Secretary of Health, I would certainly be pleased to come to your office and talk with you and your staff about the standards of care and the complexity of this field.
Transgender medicine. Well, Belmont Hill in Massachusetts.
That's
What were
not
they
a
teaching
thing,
up there?
actually,
But
people.
I think it's interesting that Mark Milley,
Just so you
class
know.
of 76, and Richard Levine, later Rachel
buzzwords.
Levine, same school, class of 75. All right, also this. So by now, a lot of us have seen the unfortunate videos of Hunter
Fuck.
Biden and his
Fuck.
I don't know, man.
He recorded himself doing this?
Yeah, man.
You haven't seen any of it?
Yeah, this is like the third laptop. But
Oh
we're
my
just going to touch
Yeah,
on
the new
this.
one.
Moron.
Yeah, we're just going to
What a
touch on this one,
narcissist.
and then come back to Trump.
antics seen here smoking crack.
This is
He recorded
narcissism,
himself
you
on
guys.
his own laptop. It's
Yeah.
incontrovertible. He was something of an exhibitionist. Whatever he was doing, he was documenting it
narcissism.
on his laptop with his little webcam. For
Narcissism,
whatever
so
reason.
he could go back and
It's
basically
all there.
intellectually
We
back
know
to
it.
watching himself.
This is fact. But Joe Biden lied about this, and so did the media. They covered up for him. And in the moment of truth, Joe Biden, he used the intelligence community. And by the way, is making some serious mistakes right now on important
Fuck me,
issues.
dude.
But here's Joe Biden lying and using the intelligence world.
Okay, I appreciate
There
his
are
commentary,
50
but he's too
former
dramatic.
national intelligence folks who said that what this he's accusing me of
That
is
job,
a Russian
man.
plant. They have said that this has all the 5 former heads of the CIA, both parties, say what he's saying is a bunch of garbage. Nobody believes it except his and his good friend Rudy Giuliani.
You mean the laptop is now another Russia hoax?
And
You
that's
gotta
exactly what.
Is this
that's
where you're
exactly
going?
what.
This
was
is
told.
where he's going. The
That-
laptop is Russia,
Yes.
Russia,
Gentlemen,
Russia.
I want to stay on the issue of race.
You
okay?
have to be kidding. Here we
Mr.
go
President?
again with Russia.
Joe actually looks a little bit nervous there because Donald Trump is calling him out. Nobody believes this, or at least the media went along with it, though. This wasn't Russian disinformation. And it's true, though. Joe Biden got all kinds of former CIA directors of both parties to go along with him. That's the swamp for you.
Co-conspirators.
Because he just lied to everybody. This is not Russian disinformation. This is off of Hunter Biden's laptop,
That's a hell of a
along with all
deep
that
fake
other
there, y'all.
incriminating stuff. We have a compromised president. It really seems that way.
I got in a little trouble. I said that our women's soccer team was supposed to easily win, but they went woke, except for a few of them. I love those women that stood up and they saluted our flag. There was some of them.
What, like all two of them?
But the one with the purple hair, she didn't play too well. She went woke. You can have her. And they didn't do too well, unfortunately. We want them to do well, but they didn't. But it's true about woke. You just take a look. Everything goes bad. It's a shortcut to losing everything you have. They want to get rid of our great heroes and heroines. They want to get rid of our history, our culture. We're not going to do it.
And that's where I stopped this deal, because pretty much everything that I thought was deserved to be talked about was as he talked about it. And so, what do y'all think?
Well, okay.
Comments? Go ahead.
Question: when are
Please.
they going to deal with and address the actual border crisis? Because they're letting in people by the droves that are not tested, and they're locking us down and making us do all this stupid shit. They're restricting our movements and stuff, but they're bringing in people they aren't even fucking testing. So, you know.
So there's a lot of articles coming out about Texas and how our hospitals are full. Like Houston is pitching tents to put patients outside on the hospital lawn. All this shit. It's the illegals taking up space, and a lot of hospitals typically they will treat you for the flu and send your ass home. But since this is COVID and government is giving them money, they are holding patients longer, and that is causing the no beds for anybody crisis. It's all a load of bullshit.
Yeah, Biden's the one that sent them to Texas.
Right. So all these
Portland's having the same problem.
Yeah, all these big cities that are in Texas saying they're running out of beds is because they are shipping illegals to these hospitals. And those are the ones taking up the beds. They don't have insurance. Guess who's on the hook for paying for all this medical stuff? We are.
Who?
We are.
State.
Well, no. See, I've heard people saying that if you're not vaccinated, you shouldn't be able to do things. Which means not paying taxes. So they can fuck off. I ain't paying taxes.
Yeah.
Look, and they're also saying that those of us who are unvaccinated and we end up getting a coof, we also should not receive treatment for it.
They're saying we shouldn't receive any kind of medical treatment, period. They're saying we shouldn't be allowed to enter
Well, yeah,
hospitals.
some hospitals are talking that shit, some doctors and stuff, but it's a very small handful. I was watching a thing about that today.
Yeah.
What happened to the Hippocratic Oath?
But I mean, it's usually the exception, not the rule.
Like all those doctors that walked out of the hospital in Florida, they
That
should
was a
all
stage thing.
lose their license to practice.
Yeah,
Every single one of them.
Hippocratic Oath.
Exactly.
Yes.
Fuck these people.
Fuck them.
Well, I hate to break it to y'all. They stopped using the Hippocratic Oath back in the 90s.
No.
So now they can do, they use the UN oath now. The UN Health Code oath.
Oh.
So there's absolutely no ethics involved in it anymore. They did it so that they could get around the abortion clause of the Hippocratic Oath. Because do no harm means you can't do abortion.
Makes sense. Yep, you can't
I had
sacrifice
no idea.
dead babies.
So
to
if you want to
Satan.
know if your doctor's good, look if they have. Yeah, if you want to know if you have a good doctor, see if they've taken the Hippocratic Oath or if they have it posted somewhere in their office.
All right, so another news thing that's going to definitely create a little conversation with us, I believe. And I want to watch the whole interview, though, okay? But yeah, this came out on MSNBC.
MSLSD, okay.
Yeah, the other night.
Miss NBC.
Your name has been battered about on the internet, but you've never been officially, publicly identified. Do you want to tell us who you are?
My name is Michael Byrd. I'm a lieutenant for the United States Capitol Police.
For months, he has lived in hiding, he says, over this moment. His decision to use deadly force against a rioter as she climbed through a barricaded door that leads to the House chamber. In the months since, he's been the target of threats.
Could you give us the nature of
He was actually being shoved through the window by the other people.
Talked about
whatever.
Yeah, that window wasn't even
killing me,
broken when the bullet went through it.
cutting off my head.
Sorry.
Very vicious and cruel things.
Racist things?
There were some racist attacks as well. It's all disheartening
bullshit.
because I know I was doing my job.
Given the nature of the threats that you describe, do you have any concern about showing your face and identifying yourself?
Of course I do. That is a very vital point, and it's something that It's frightening. I believe I showed the utmost courage on January 6th, and it's time for me to do that now.
Responsible that day for securing the House chambers, Byrd couldn't see what Americans were witnessing on their TVs, but he could hear it in the pleas from other officers.
Were you afraid that day?
I was very afraid.
What are you hearing on your radio?
I'm hearing about the breaches of different barricaded areas, officers being overrun, officers being down.
Did you ever hear a call or a report of shots fired during any of this?
As a matter of fact, I did. There was reports of shots fired through the house main door onto the floor of the chamber.
Later, those reports would prove to be false. This video captures Byrd instructing members of Congress to don gas masks.
We had a disbursement of tear gas in the rotunda. Please be advised there are masks under your seats.
He says officers barricaded the door, what he considered the last line of defense.
I had been yelling and screaming as loud as I was, please stop, get back, stop. We had our weapons drawn.
There's a gun! There's a gun!
Byrd, only his hand and gun visible, targeted a figure trying to climb through a window. He fired a single, fatal shot, hitting Ashley Babbitt. She was 35 years old, an Air Force veteran, Trump supporter, and QAnon follower.
We see your arm out there for a considerable amount of time. Were you wavering?
I was taking a tactical stance. You're ultimately hoping that your commands will be complied with, and unfortunately they were not.
When you fired, what could you see?
I was going to say,
this
he
guy.
didn't say anything. He didn't
according
say
to him,
anything.
According to him, he was telling them, get back, over and over again.
There was
And that's
literally no
according to
footage of
him.
it.
No, there is no footage. This guy is full of shit.
Get the fuck back!
Yeah, that's him.
Totally wasn't murder, though. What?
Dude, he looks like he would. If it shows it. It ain't showing it yet.
No.
Okay.
Ah. That's how he left it.
I gotta switch
I'm
over.
still seeing him.
Something ridiculous.
You have to look at the YouTube page.
That's what I'm looking at.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus, fuck me.
In the
What?
towel rack?
It's in the ass gasket rack.
Oh. Neat.
Neil is
Well,
saying he
oh,
can't.
if
I've
you're
been
saying
muted. They can't hear me shit. All right, so here's the deal. This is the way he left this gun like last year, okay, or the year before, actually the year before the election.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, and he was promoted. He was promoted after this, which blows my fucking mind. But then again, yeah, I muted myself. I was boomered this shit because didn't want y'all to hear me fart. Just saying. But yeah, it's not gonna piss you off, is it? Jesus. All right, so let's finish this interview, man, because it's stellar. It's
I don't
gold.
know if there's like a problem with our sound right now. Some people are saying in the chat. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it was me. I was muted.
Oh,
so
okay.
y'all aren't. Yeah. So it's usually the other way around. I can't. There's too many buttons here. But I'm going to go ahead and put us back on Lester. All right.
Where were you aiming?
You're taught to aim for center mass. The subject was sideways and I could not see her full motion of her hands or anything. So I guess her movement, caused the discharge to fall where it did.
And what did you think this individual
Fucking
was doing
9mm. He uses a bitch's
She was
gun.
posing a
Oh, excuse
threat
my mouth. I'm not supposed to say that on
to
YouTube. I'm sorry.
United States House of Representatives.
But an attorney for
He uses a
Ashley
woman's
Babbitt's
gun?
family disputes that. He did not respond to our request for a comment, but in a previous statement said Babbitt was not brandishing a weapon, not in close proximity to members of Congress, and was not an imminent threat of death or serious injury to anyone.
Her family points out that she was not armed.
That's correct.
The fact that you weren't aware whether she was armed or not, did that alter the decision making?
It did not.
What should we make of the fact that there were other officers in other potentially life-threatening situations who didn't use their service weapons that day?
I'm sure it was a terrifying situation. I can only control my reaction, my training, my level of expertise. That would be upon them to speak for themselves.
Former President Trump has talked about you and this incident. He says she was murdered. What does it feel like to hear that from a former president?
Okay.
Well,
hold on. Wasn't there fucking like gajillion riots last year?
Okay, but hold on.
Whoa. Over a police or an officer of the law taking the life of a human being, wantonly.
Wait.
Right.
Okay, but
Go
Ray's
ahead.
got a point, though.
who was standing directly behind her and to her left, her right?
SWAT.
Who was standing SWAT. There was fucking cops in full battle rattle right fucking next to her. Goddamn, his training says he does not fire, period. So he's lying about it right here.
Well, look at his, his body language. Look at his eyes.
He's lying. This is
He's looking
coached.
down.
He has been acting. This has been rehearsed the entire time. This guy is a piece of shit and he is useless. I can't believe. Oh my god!
It's funny. The 4chan thread that I explored. Was talking about this. That they said he was definitely rehearsed and Glow is run everything now.
it's disheartening. If he was in the room or anywhere and I'm responsible for him, I was prepared to do the same thing for him and his family.
Would you have his back today if you were so assigned?
I sure would, because it's my job.
If you got your gun with you, by the way, if you didn't leave your gun in the bathroom,
fucking clumsy motherfucker.
He wouldn't have kept you. You wouldn't have stayed employed, my guy.
yeah, exactly. That motherfucker should be in the bread line, or at least getting some unemployment.
Working a rural fucking beat because he's
That's right.
Barney fucking Fife. Okay.
Or maybe.
Yeah. I sentence him to be fired into
Highway
the
Patrol.
sun by cannon.
Yeah, California Highway Patrol. California Highway Patrol.
That's right.
California Highway Patrol
Look at-
for Barstow.
That's right.
As I said, your name has been on the internet for some time in an unofficial way. A lot of rumors, a lot of accusations, one of which is that you had some sort of political motive. You were
internet.
Every cop that has literally killed everybody in the past 2 years, his name has been out there. Why did this dude get so much protection?
So he's not white.
Because he glows in
shot
the
a
fucking
white lady.
dark.
He shot a white woman.
No.
I think it's
Glows.
I think he was doing Nancy's bidding. I think that there's more here than meets the eye, right?
Yeah.
Because it smells like fucking. It smells like a turd. It looks like a
It
turd.
does.
It's a giant turd.
You were a political operative.
I do my job for Republican, for Democrat, for white, for black.
You don't do your job.
Whoa. That wasn't a racist comment either. When I said it's
poop.
But it walks like a duck, it talks like a duck. It's a duck, right? All right. That's all I was meaning, was analogous. So I just wanted to clear that up in case somebody wanted to get all sideways on this shit.
Red, blue, green.
A few years ago, you were investigated for leaving your service weapon in a bathroom. And that's been brought up by those who are questioning your competency.
I didn't
You
expect
want to
him
respond to that?
Sure. It was a terrible mistake. I acknowledged it. I owned up to it. I accepted the responsibility.
Bullshit.
I was
You
penalized
don't have a
for it.
choice.
And
You don't have a
I moved
choice.
on.
Multiple investigations
Yeah,
have
you
now
moved on.
upheld Byrd's actions on January 6th.
Capitol Police in
Of
their
course they did.
Yeah.
press release after exonerating you said your actions potentially saved members and staff from serious injury and possible death. What was it like to hear those words, to see those words?
Those words meant a lot because that's exactly what I did on that day. That was my mission. That was what I prepared for. And
Hey, that squeak.
it's
You prepared for that day. You hear that?
He doesn't believe the
rewarding
words
and
coming out of his own
refreshing to
mouth.
hear that.
Lieutenant Byrd says he still loves his job and looks forward to returning to it.
You see that? Sorry about that. We went back to Patton. Man, so all right.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, y'all talk amongst yourselves real quick. I got to visit the lab. Okay? So
Okay.
y'all take it
I'm
over for me
sorry.
for a minute. I got a couple more things. We got motherfucking nature coming up.
Yes.
Mother.
I'm
It's
sorry, that
fucking-
guy's self-aggrandization at the end of that was just fucking amazing, y'all. That was just next level.
It was a circle
I'm a
jerk.
hero. I mean, that was just fucking incredible, y'all. I just
Yeah.
bust it.
And you can
It's
tell
fucking-
that dude speaking, he didn't believe a fucking word coming out of his own mouth. That's why his
Oh, no,
voice
these
gets
guys are
higher.
absolutely not.
I can't believe he showed his face.
Oh, you know, if anybody
my
were to go
question-
after him, he'd be a martyr.
God, that's true.
Right.
Ugh.
My question is how does, somebody, who's an officer of, any department for as long as he's supposed to have been, just leave their gun, like not even think about, oh, I took my gun out to shit and I'm just going to walk away from it.
I'm sure
Like,
if he's
how is
got
it not
kids-
second nature to
if he's,
How
if
do you
he-
walk around
Yeah.
without
Have it.
feeling that thing fucking missing?
Right.
That's what I mean.
But I'm saying, like, if he's got kids, you know, at the house, there's a rule that says don't touch daddy's gun if he leaves it in the bathroom. That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying. I bet he does it
it's
all
not
the
an
time.
if, it's
When.
when daddy leaves. Yeah.
When daddy forgets his gun in the bathroom, don't put the clip in. I noticed he took the
Right.
clip out.
No, that's how you have to carry it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how you're supposed to carry it. Unless you're in a dangerous situation, you're supposed to carry it like that. That's probably a spare magazine, actually. I don't know why he had both of them separate like that, though. Maybe he just took, I don't know. That was fucking weird.
All bullshit.
But it was fucking retarded either way. How the fuck do you walk around
Yeah.
without noticing your firearm missing?
Right?
It's
It's,
like
not
3
like they're
pounds.
light.
But it's like 3 pounds.
Oops, excuse me.
And it's a goddamn good
9mm.
thing he was using a good handgun.
Hmm.
It's a good thing he'd chosen a Glock. It's still, I'm really frustrated because typically within like police force, 9mm is what women use. 9mm and 40. Men typically use 45.
That's what I use.
I was wondering why you
I use
said that.
45 is
Anna.
what I
I was
use.
like, I mean, it's lethal, so.
Carol gun.
It's,
but
okay,
it's
so
big
it's
too.
a matter of injuring versus killing.
Mhm.
So I want real stopping power because I physically can't do much stopping power comparably. So I want a handgun that I guarantee is going to have the biggest what?
I said, I bet he's got it in pink at home too.
Fuck, dude, I don't even know. Maybe he's got a rubber that goes over the top of it. I don't know. What the fuck? No, then he would have noticed it was missing from his fucking pocket.
He
Fuck
does
me,
look like
dude.
somebody that would be itching to shoot somebody. To me.
Oh, yeah, he's just
He was
looking for an
a fucking
excuse.
Yes, yes.
I don't like, and like the fact that he said he was scared, it's like, you're not helping yourself saying that. That's not a good thing.
Well, the reason why he's saying that is to show that in his mind he had a reasonable
Justification.
justification.
For killing a
Thank you.
woman who
My
wasn't
mind
armed.
went completely blank. Justification for shooting into a group of people.
Yeah.
Well, not just that. How did he know nobody was behind her?
Cops. No, there was a group of cops behind her.
And it's
Well,
been
let's get a
said
window.
Full SWAT gear.
it's been said that he was unaware that that group was there. But in that interview, He said he knew there was a line of cops in front of those doors and they were the last thing protecting the chamber. So he knew there were cops in that group.
Mm-hmm.
So everything he said contradicts what he said in the past, or what the statements that have been put out on his behalf, essentially. So there's a lot of contradicting information from the time that the shooting took place and up until that interview.
Somebody's gonna beat his ass at a Walmart. They're gonna be all over the front fucking page.
Yeah, we're moving on. All right, to this next thing I want y'all to look at is so weird. It's Lindsay Lohan was out the other night live streaming in Facebook, I think, or Instagram, one of those, because they're the same thing, aren't they?
She woke up, or is she?
They're the same parent company.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a $9.99 super chat from Gamer Valine. Thank you so much. I only carry a 9mm because it's concealable in women's clothes. I put my P938 is basically a mini 1911 with a steel frame. I would have noticed it missing when I was with Blondie at the protest.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Indeed.
You're gonna know if your handgun's missing, man. Just plain and simple.
Yeah. All right, you ready?
They're not light.
This is Lindsay Lohan. This is so weird.
Hey everyone, I just want to show you a family that I met. That's a Syrian refugee family that I'm really worried about because I'm going to introduce you to them. Marcella, tell me your story so I can help you.
I think I've seen this.
What do you need? What do you need?
This is
you want to stay in a hotel tonight? Do you want to watch movies? Yeah. It'd be so cool, right? To watch a movie on TV or a computer. Yeah.
All right, so at first, anyway, hold on.
Let me take them. Let them sleep. Come with me. You and me come.
She's trying to take the kids.
Why the fake accents?
Why just the children?
And then she's
Just
got a
come.
fake accent on top. Yes.
Just come with me. Not
And why just the children?
You and your kids.
Just her and her kids?
You shouldn't be sleeping on the floor.
Fuck that, the old lady? Oh no.
But you're a good little boy.
Hell no.
And this is not fair.
Fuck right off, bitch.
You
Fuck
should not
right
have them
off.
on the floor. You should be a hardworking woman. I'm freezing right now. And you should be doing what you do for your children so they have a better life.
He's on
No,
drugs.
this is dirty. Leave it. No. I will get you new. I'll get you new. No. Leave it. Dirty.
She's drunk.
It's what? Leave.
Yeah.
No, we got. Guys. No, yes. And خلاص. Guys, you're going the wrong way. My car's here. Cut. What's happening? They're trafficking children. Shut up.
I meant you said they're trafficking children.
I won't leave until I take you.
I want to leave until I
Now I know who you are.
Transylvania today.
Don't fuck with me. Give me your hand. Give me your hand.
This is not weird or what?
What the fuck?
The dad hit her from behind, knocked her down.
Yeah.
Good.
I'd knock you the fuck out trying to take my
Leave
kid
my
too.
fucking kids alone, you dumbass.
Did she cry? I hope she's crying.
Yeah, I would watch. Yeah.
I've never dropped one to me, and I'm just like so scared. Literally.
You tried to take his kid.
Yeah, it's the Instagram. That's what it is, because they have to do those stupid things in those stupid pieces. It's like, I hate
This whole
it.
time I'm watching
She's
the
so
fucking
detached.
chat. The chat is fucking retarded. Not our chat. The chat on Lohan.
What are they
Yeah.
saying? What are they
Like,
saying?
look, the dad put in it quotes. Like, they're totally buying her bullshit that these kids are being trafficked.
Yeah.
Gosh,
do you
people are
think that
fucking
maybe-
retarded.
Like the man.
There's a theory that she was
Right, the traffic.
projecting.
Oh.
I'll put it that
Yes.
way.
Like it.
Right?
It
Yeah.
sure
You don't
does
like the
sound like it.
Sorry, chat. I wasn't talking about our chat. Our chat's awesome.
Our chat is
It was
awesome.
her chat. It's her chat that I was
All right,
talking
are
about.
y'all ready? All right. So this is Shagon has never witnessed this next segment that we usually put in, and it's been a long time since I put one in. So I know Stone Monkey loves us. So
Whoa. For doing the thought block?
no.
What is
Not
that?
this week. I can bring the thought block back.
Damn.
I don't know what that is
The thought
either.
block back.
It's
Oh,
booty
you
shaking,
mean my
baby.
second favorite thing?
It's, yeah.
Oh, no.
It's TNA.
It's motherfucking nature.
It's mother. It's nature. It's motherfucking nature.
Yes. Oh, shit.
Boop.
Wow, that's a lot of people.
And once again, the music is by King Weed.
Wait.
Oh.
Shit.
Triple.
Yeah.
Quadruple.
Triple.
No?
Fuck with them.
Don't fuck with the bulls, man.
No shit.
Oh, Jesus, that
Those are
guy's
crazy.
toast. It's toast.
It's like the weird bovine thing, man. They're either like stupid as fuck or they're mean as hell.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, kitties.
Yeah.
I like
Man, that white one looks ragged.
I can't not laugh when they make that sound.
That bitch is about to fucking eat my pussy when I'm done with her.
And this is an ant, like carrying like a beer can or some shit. It's an ant carrying something. I can't remember what it's carrying. It's not a beer can.
Oh, it looks like a huge bee.
Oh, yeah.
It looks
Yeah,
like it's an
bee.
ant carrying a bee. Fuck that. I don't want to fuck with that ant, man.
That ant's like dinner.
Hey, I've been
Oh,
there.
I
Look at
believe-
that. My cigarette butt.
Oh, hell no. Dude, you know what? The freaky thing is, living in Texas, you watch the red wasps attack the Texas Lone Star tarantulas and then paralyze them and drag them around all over the place until they find a place where they want to lay them down and lay their eggs in them. It's just the freakiest, it's creepy shit.
Yeah. It's pretty creepy.
I appreciate that.
Mm.
I really don't.
Well, and then there the fungus that grows in the brains and literally takes the brain over, and until it destroys the brain of the. What is that?
Oh yeah, like those fungus that do that.
Yes,
you mean? Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
It's common in South America.
God, those are so freaky. And when they start like growing out of the body, oh my god.
Yeah.
It looks so weird.
It does.
There's an X-Files episode
COVID.
about that.
Why couldn't COVID have been
Sorry,
that
I
for
didn't
humans?
zoom that for y'all. That's like I usually.
Well, this one it's fine as it is, irate, because I don't really want to see it much closer.
This is called a red dancer. I don't know what the technical name is.
Nudibranch.
It's
It's
pretty.
kind of like yeah.
It's part of the
love
nudibranch family.
Isn't that beautiful?
I should go on one.
Awesome.
So I love motherfucking nature. And like this
That's
is
fair.
this bear's done. This bear is
He's
done
he's-
being the
revenge.
you're never gonna make any money
You
off
don't
me,
like
bitch.
that bitch.
No,
But you
never
don't like that
again.
woman either.
Yeah. Mm.
Maybe she
You
smelled
don't
like
like that
ham.
woman.
She's
She
got
could have
this.
smelled
I
like
feel
ham.
like
think you didn't
there's
like her.
multiple times this happens. Maybe she's doing it wrong.
It's Russia.
I think he
Once
just
again,
doesn't
it's
like
Russia.
her.
He is enjoying that Szechuan chop or that Szechuan sauce. I don't know what it's called.
Just one sauce.
This one.
I think this guy's high. He's just filming pigeons, man. He eating like Chinese food.
Can't have it. Man over there.
Yeah.
The Chick-fil-A.
But
I think he was making a Rick and Morty joke. Szechuan sauce.
And this is an alpaca. That is.
Oh God.
that
He's
the
gonna
bir-
eat a bird.
The birds are going to try to fuck with him.
Oh, those are like mockingbirds, right?
I think so.
No, mockingbirds are smaller and they're gray.
I think those are
Those
magpies.
are
Magpie.
look like
Yeah,
magpies.
that's what. We don't have those here.
Students of the animal kingdom, I defer to your
They're the
intelligence.
assholes, man.
They are pestering his butthole right now. They're like,
Oh, they are not.
Aren't they like super duper smart?
Yeah.
The
They
magpies?
do well in groups. They do well in groups. They're not as smart
He's
as
trying
pros, but
Get to the food here.
it's like, yo, dude, I want a little bit
He
too.
or she. Give me the
kick
fucking
down,
food,
Mabaku.
damn
Kick
you.
down. Come on. I
Your
love black
fucking
coffee.
head, right?
I love black
You're
cats.
gonna fall off the edge of the table, ain't he?
Knock it off, Kitty. Knock that cup off.
I got a feeling the little
Aw.
cat's gonna push the big one off the table.
I'll be like, bitch, I can't have it. You can't have it.
He's thinking about it. I don't want to fucking push you. You son
I'll
of a
go
bitch.
over you.
Move, motherfucker.
He's pushing his head back. Boss.
It's more like mom's
There
gonna
we
get mad
go.
at me if I knock you down, isn't she?
Yep.
And then he licks the other cat's
I'll
head.
just lick your fucking head.
Aww.
It's gotta get annoying after a while. Cat's like, stop spitting on me.
God damn it.
Wow. When I had multiple cats, they used to get into cat fights. Oh, these two are on catnip. They were both on catnip.
Oh, of course they.
Usually have a really old cat and a really young cat. so
Wild
my cats don't
horses.
really fight.
Literal wild horses. Isn't that cool?
Okay. Now,
I've seen wild
interesting
horses
thing about-
once.
Interesting thing about wild horses, they scare real quick, so you have to be careful when you're filming them.
All
They
right,
scare like real easy.
This is taken
Oh.
off of TV, so but this is like a camera that's mounted on a tiger. I mean a lion. And
Oh, it's like in a vehicle. There's something that's moving that's covered in bush,
It's beautiful.
like a hidden cam.
he's regal. He's motherfucking nature. All right, and then this genius.
Oh.
Oh,
shit.
Oh,
Oh
Don't
god,
fuck
oh
with
god,
boys,
what are you
people.
doing? Don't let go, don't let go, don't let go.
they're on the ground.
Oh, you're done.
Oh, you're done.
Oh,
Stepped on
Hey,
it
Dad.
and put it.
Oh,
Nice. Fast dog.
That was a yoink. That
and
deserves a
more
second.
horses.
Elgo.
They're like gray. They look like what are those gray horses called? I can't remember. Appaloosa, maybe.
Appalachian. Yeah.
Yeah, Appaloosa.
Yeah, beautiful. All of those. All them horses
they're
pretty.
assholes.
I want a dog that
They're
color.
fucking. Appaloosas have some
Repeat it.
of the most annoying dispositions. They enjoy being assholes.
What did this like repeat? It's like,
I don't know.
all right, are you tripping, man?
Fix the camera up. Somehow
I
adjust.
should have been able to. Yeah.
I think it's on a little vehicle, and they're filming the dude.
All right. Well, that's a TV that
Yeah,
they
yeah.
filmed, right?
It's a curved TV too.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I bet it was
I'm
bought
not.
with Trump bucks.
All right.
Yeah.
And these guys, I think, are Swedish, and they running off the soccer field because there's a
Yeah,
giant-
that's a move.
there's
Yeah,
a moose.
smart move.
Yeah.
Moose are
It's time to
assholes.
I think it's Norway. I think we're in Norway.
Yeah, it's time to go. A moose
Maybe
shows
we're
up. It
wild
is
with
time
Norway.
to go.
Yeah. Moose are assholes.
What movie is that line said? Maybe we're in
Oh,
Norway.
Holy shit. I was waiting for that.
That was
but-
close.
Me too.
That was cool.
Zebra's like doesn't even know what happened.
Okay, that's cool. Is this slow
Peacocks are
motion?
also
He's
assholes.
pissed.
They are. They scream like women.
Whoa.
And they sound like
Yeah.
they're yelling the word rape sometimes.
Yeah.
Not happy. Oh, awesome.
It's an ugly possum. With all her
With all the
babies on her back.
Yeah, look at the babies.
Aw,
Jeez.
Christ.
Like 20 of them.
I have one currently hanging around my house that has all her babies hanging out.
Fuck
Yeah.
possums.
And yeah,
They're
this is a
possible,
dog
like,
sled. And
wildlife
this is
farm.
in Norway too. Isn't that beautiful?
I love the
Whittle.
possums because they eat the snakes.
Whittle.
Oh my god.
That bird's like, yeah, come on, fuck with me. That bird's like, come on, fuck with me. How dare you, motherfucker? You can't even keep up.
I'm just wondering if this new Godzilla thing is they're going to bring Gamera back. Because I love Gamera. You know the flying turtle, the giant turtle? Yeah.
Oh.
No, the giant turtle that flies.
It has been a long time since I watched Godzilla.
Oh, dude.
Yeah,
Man, there's like Gamera is like there's like a couple of his movies are like, public domain. We could actually watch them and have fun watching them.
Really?
But unless it's this channel, and something from the 60s that's public domain will get me shut down for a week.
Actually, I think.
Remember that
doesn't
shit?
Should have to have been around for 90 years now to be in public domain. I think it's 90, something like that.
No, they can't extend it like that.
Or
they
just
can't
care.
arbitrarily change.
But Disney had it extended when it came to Mickey Mouse.
Well, they
That's
bought
why-
out the.
That's a moth,
Well,
and then
that's
that's
pretty.
a leaf
renewing the
bug.
copyright, and that's different.
Those
than
are South American.
Those are
leaf bugs.
looking.
Yeah, that's a leaf
Yeah,
bug.
butterfly is gorgeous.
And,
Or moth.
yeah, it's a moth, yeah. And this is Norway again. This dude was really putting out a lot of cool Norway shit. Isn't that
Well,
gorgeous?
Norway's actually pretty cool.
Oh, I see a dragon. Oh, I'm kidding.
Doesn't even look real.
Can you totally understand where Viking mythos comes from now?
Right.
Yeah.
Stand there, look at
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah. And just imagine people would go wandering around that area and they would
Who loves penguins?
live there.
Say aye.
I don't.
How can you not?
They look like they taste
You're
good.
not.
They're creepy non-birds.
They're so cute.
And I know how they live, and I'm not
All right,
impressed.
we're back
Oh
with
my
the.
God.
I think we're at the end of the line here, y'all. Because I think I
Waddle,
boogered
waddle,
up.
waddle.
That's a lot of babies, man.
That possum
Yeah,
looked
it
at the
is.
camera like, ain't
Possums,
my
they
life
are
hard
really-
enough?
All right,
It's like,
They're really
shit, you got a sling?
we are done with that. Okay. All right. So,
Like, I ain't gonna start no shit. I got
That's
enough
right.
shit happening.
no shit, right?
I got mouths to feed, nipples are sore.
There's a marsupial too, aren't they?
Thanks.
Aren't they the only North American marsupials? Am I wrong?
I
Yeah, I
don't
think
know.
they're
Might be the
marsupials.
Maybe a
I think
platypus?
they're the only. I think they're the
Platypuses.
only marsupial with a prehensile tail.
Like I always equated them to just a marsupial version of a rat. Like a kangaroo's
They
like a
kinda are.
marsupial version of a deer.
However, they are a little more intelligent. They're much more like a lemur in the sense of how they tear shit up. So.
Oh, they're into it, right?
Oh,
man,
fuck, man.
yeah.
Johnny's watching it off Twitch, I see.
Yes, he's twitching.
Lurking at.
Twitchy
Probably
Johnny,
watching
that
some
dirty
shit.
lurker.
I found a Twitch stream last night. I was so tempted to send it to Becca, and that's when I saw she was watching Star Wars.
For the first time last night, I watched Star Wars.
Yeah.
This chick was
Did you
doing
think-
speed dating on
It
Twitch.
was okay. We watched.
Wait, this is your first time, right?
Yeah, first
Yeah.
time.
Finally watched.
I finally
Are we-
watched what is number 4 and 5, but 1 and 2, I don't know. Anyway, we're watching them in
4 and 5, yeah.
Release order?
Or 4 or 5?
release order.
I don't know.
That's the way to do it.
So it's 4, 5, and 6.
Okay.
Yeah, so we watched 4 and 5 last night. It's okay. I understand references now.
Yeah,
And I'm
It
still
sucked, didn't
gonna
it?
give Ansako a hard time about shit.
All right,
so.
here's the deal. The second one's the best out of the bunch, in my opinion. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really is the most interesting.
shame.
The third
Yeah.
one was kind
Well,
of
it's just
like,
like
fun
this.
and funky, though.
It's the second album with Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham's not like the best album Fleetwood Mac ever did. A
Yeah.
lot of times the second efforts is better than the first. So it just depends on the situation.
Unless it's the White
Artistically.
Album. Volume
Well.
2 of the White Album is garbage. Sorry. I don't like much of any of the White Album, so.
Right.
I might be a bit
I
biased.
don't
I'm not a
know.
big Beatles
Happiness
fan.
is a Warm Gun is a great song.
Great sound
Bang,
effects.
bang, shoot,
Something I'm doing. That is something I'm
That's
doing.
something you're doing, Trippy. None of
Okay.
us here.
I didn't
What?
realize
What is Trippy
something was
doing?
playing on another tab, so you guys could laugh at that. I had something playing on another tab.
Uh-oh.
And every time I
Trippy
looked,
was boomerang.
Holy smoke. We're at the top of the hour, people. Can you believe that?
Oh.
it's
That's a fast fucking show, fam.
that went by quick, yeah.
Holy crap.
It
Yes,
did go by
did.
quick.
But that
Okay,
was
Shock.
that dude.
All right, so what we do is, all right, Zalboy, since you're the guest tonight, what do you got coming up?
Nothing. I don't stream right now. I have to, get a new computer.
Right. Well,
Oh, bummer.
You go ahead and throw your link in there, and y'all. If you go to last week or this past Sunday's ice cream, there's a link there. She's got a PayPal link. Hook her up with some cash. Get that new computer, man. Just saying.
Hold on.
All right.
Hold on.
All right. Now we're going to A for Atema. Tomorrow night we got XD. What do we know what we're doing?
I think we're doing our call-in.
Okay. Well, there you go. Sounds fun.
If not, we can react to that video that you wanted to go over, the abolition or whatever.
Yeah, abolitionist teachers, I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, it's fucked up. It's woke dumb shit. That's the teal deer of it. But all right, so Becca Fairley, what you got coming up?
I have Fairly just back at tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, and then another one Sunday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Sweet. Shigon, what about you, fam?
Yeah, so Zulu Informative Massacre Porn on Bubonic for You's channel, and that's on Thursdays. And then we also have Kino and Commentary. We're actually so normally we watch a movie, and that's with me, Bubonic, Object of Hate, and Asherella, original Asherella. And this Sunday we're actually he's gonna stream a couple on Twitch, just as a placeholder, because we're gonna be taking a couple weeks off of that. But we actually streamed a movie live, The Black Hole, last Sunday, and it worked out really well on Twitch. So
that's an old Disney movie too.
Yes,
it was
Dude, I'm surprised you got that under the radar. That's good.
Yeah,
That's
that was
excellent.
Boo's pick. So that was really fun, and it was great doing it live on Twitch.
He's a
And people
sneaky
can actually
motherfucker.
watch the movies with us. So
Yes. We like Bubonic.
yeah, so just the next couple Sundays at 5 o'clock Central, you can check out movies, and then after the next couple of weeks, then we'll do it live again. So yeah,
Man,
be
people
sure
are
to check those out. And his name on Twitch. Sorry, his name on Twitch is the same, Bubonic for You. So.
Yeah, I'm looking at Twitch, and I can't tell what Divine Pestilence. What is this icon thing that you're putting out? It's like I can't tell what it is, but it's a lot of them, and I like it. All right, anyway.
Oh, Bubonic. He's got the plague doctor mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck is.
I think it came
I don't
from the
even know
whole
what.
cancer thing. It's like he's kind of more like this channel. It's like we're not really, even though people classify this as a skeptic channel, this is more like I don't know. What do you think? What would you call it?
Rational right-wing channel.
Yeah, with a little bit of current affairs. A little cultural love here.
Well, it's kind of like it's like the rational mind of the rights. It's like the snapshot of kind of like overall everything the rational minds on the right are looking to deal with all the time, or are dealing with, I guess would be, I don't know. But it's more like people that are looking for evidence and stuff. And since we're mostly right-leaning people here, it's kind of hard to find lefties that are willing to listen to us. So.
Well, yeah, and we believe in God, some of us. So it's like
yeah.
There's that.
Damn,
we
Stone Monkey.
Enola Gay.
What are you doing, being this Stone Monkey? Tell us about it, man. What you got coming up?
Let's see. There's Wednesdays 6 p.m. West Coast.
Twitch. That's right.
For about 2 to 3 hours, depending on how I feel. And if I've eaten before I stream, so I don't cut off really early. I mean,
That makes sense, dude. Right?
I just stream like 20 minutes after I get home, so I don't have any prep time to do anything other than do so. So, yeah, that's that. That's about all I do anymore.
Okay, Trippy, what about you got coming up?
Hey, Sunday show. Yeah. Sunday show, probably a random topic. I don't know exactly, but yeah, just random ass shit. Sunday night, 11 Eastern Standard Time.
We love it.
Yeah.
And so this is Irate Prostate, and of course we talked about XD. Sunday, I will be hanging out with Aussie Pete. All right, he's going to get up bright and early in the morning. The poor bastard agreed to do this, and so I'm going to try to make it fun. And we're going to hang out and we're going to shoot the shit for at least an hour and a half, something like that. I don't know. Anyway, Monday, Beck and I are going to be looking at this movie about the North Korean version of, what we call the Hitler Youth, or the youth wing of the Communist Party in North Korea, and this little girl's attempt to get on that, to get in there, because it's a huge thing. Like, you get more food and better places to live and shit. It's part of it.
Holy shit! It's like
That's
getting to go
very
to an
interesting.
ice rink.
What?
It's like getting to go to an ice rink.
I guess.
Remember that one you guys watched?
Yes.
That was fucking.
They were so excited.
Oh.
They were so privileged students.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Fucking
Wasn't it?
maddening.
Yeah, that was a fun thing. That was like last week, not this past one, where we talked about expatriates that were that chose to live in communist China.
Yep.
After the Korean War. It was interesting.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Canadian. It was very left leaning. Not a lot of honesty about the traitorness of these fucktards. Anyway, so
Yep,
on that
and
note, go ahead.
That's only on
Becker.
Twitch, guys, because we don't want to get Irate's YouTube channel yeeted. 'cause
I don't
they
want
have
to
a real
tickle
problem.
Susan's algorithm.
Right. And also, we have a commie Discord now. So if you hit up,
No. Hold on. It's an anti-commie Discord.
Did I just say commie?
You just say commie. It's okay.
Yeah, whatever. I'm tired. Sorry.
I thought you were doing a thing. I was trying to jump.
No.
Anyway,
anyway, you can hit us in.
shorthand, Irate. Shut up.
Well, you can hit us up in DMs. You have to pass the Biden sniff test to get in.
Oh my god!
That's right.
I think we're gonna do a movie once a month, aren't we?
Well, yeah, and we might want to do that. This one, but because I got reasons. It's like not too old. I'll put it that way, and it's still available on like Amazon. So we may have to do that. I don't know. We'll talk about it later. And of course, this time next week we'll be doing it all over again. So I want to thank everybody for hanging in there. We've kept the numbers really good, man. I'm really happy and proud of y'all. Chat, you're the best in the world. I love each and every one of you. Even though I might not have said hello personally, I got you, and you got me, and I appreciate that. It's nice to be God. Right? All right, say goodbye, everybody.
I got you, babe.
Good night.
Good night.
Hasta la vista.
Buddy.
Hasta la pista.
Baby. Thanks, Johnny Bond. Fuck you, JP.